Hi, I'm Sam, here to tell you about our vulnerability to a flu pandemic and why we need a universal vaccine. I brought along this year's vaccine to show you.
What are you making, a video or ice cubes? It's freezing in here.
Here's all you'll need to know about the influenza virus for our story to unfold. Other than people, type A also infects pigs and birds. That's what we're covering here. The virus needs genetic material in order to replicate. It has 8 separate strands of RNA. It also needs proteins, hemagglutinin, neuraminidase, and M2E. A fourth, polymerase, helps it replicate. Finally, it needs a membrane to keep it all together.
Okay, a fresh approach to the material.
In the throat, the virus uses hemagglutinin to enter our cells. It duplicates its genome in our nucleus, but imperfectly. Being single-stranded, there's no proofreading. You get these point mutations. It makes mRNA that heads to the ribosomes to make the proteins the virus needs. 8 mutated RNA copies assemble with proteins at the membrane as they steal a piece of it for their envelope and bud off, heading out to kill more of our cells. The takeaway is the flu virus. It's always changing.
Folks, it's called genetic drift.
It is called genetic drift. With a strong immune system, we can fight the virus, but it takes a week and we get really sick, and a lot of people die. With the vaccine, we produce antibodies ahead of time that can recognize the headed hemagglutinin right away, so we don't get sick at all if exposed to influenza. It's called neutralizing the virus. Because of genetic drift, scientists need to reformulate the vaccine each year so it will produce new antibodies capable of recognizing the mutated hemagglutinin.
Look, some years were better than others.
One can get the flu from a pig or a bird. It's deadly, but it's not that contagious. But what if someone gets the flu from an animal and a person at the same time, like at a farm or state fair? Both animal and human virus RNA can get swapped in a human cell as they assemble to make new viruses. The new viruses are actually part animal, part human. They're unrecognizable to our antibodies, deadly, and contagious. That's what causes a pandemic where millions of people die. It's happened before. It's called genetic shift, and our current vaccine would be useless.
And you're making movies? This is urgent. And gross.
To make a universal vaccine, scientists are looking for the parts of the virus that are conserved, stay the same. The stalk of the hemagglutinin, the M2E protein, parts of the neuraminidase are all candidates. We'd be protected from any new strains that come along. The universal vaccine is less than a decade away. In the meantime, we have to keep using our yearly vaccine. It gives us herd immunity. The fewer people get sick, the more we get protected.
Appreciate the recognition. Gotta use a few more lines. That's all I'm saying.